Hello and welcome back everyone to Perceptron Career's YouTube channel. And in this particular video, we are basically talking about alternative to OpenAI. So most of you would be definitely eyeing on building awesome projects using LLM, whether it is a chatbot, whether it is retrieving information within a PDF, or trying to extract your data from the vector database and then passing to your LLM model and stuff like that. So majority of the videos on YouTube or on Udemy or other platform, they are all around OpenAI. And obviously, the reason is that the performance of OpenAI LLM models are far better than any open source models at this current stage. So, but not all the students are able to afford, or they are not really sure whether this LLM career is for them or not, or they just want to explore LLM and at this point of time they don't want to put in some kind of money into it. So for them, what is the route, or what is the way that they have to take? So here I am to give you a completely free LLM model that you can combine with any applications that you are building with LLMs, whether it be a LangChain, you are using LangChain to build LLM applications, you can use this instead of OpenAI API call. You can use the Gemini's API, which is provided by the Google AI Developers Club. So today in this video, I am going to show you how you can get the API and use it in the Google Colab or in your VS or PyCharm IDE. You can use it anywhere, but I'll be using Google Colab to show you. This API can be used on any applications that you are building. It is not restricted. Instead of OpenAI, you just have to pass in your Google Gemini API, and you just have to change the code a bit according to this particular LLM model. So what we are going to do is you just have to come to this website, ai.google.dev, or you just directly write Gemini Pro API, and you will get this. Just click on this link and you will be redirected to this page. So from here, you just click on the Gemini API button, okay, and make sure that you have a Google account. Obviously, most of you might be having a Google account. Just click on Gemini API and get Gemini API in Google AI Studio. Just click on that, and then you will be redirected to a website where you can get the API. So, yeah, just click on continue, just check all the boxes and continue. Over here, just click on create API, just click on OK and create API in new project. Click on that, and then it will just load a API key for you that you can use anywhere. Okay. So just make sure that you don't share this API in a public platform. Even if you do, for example, uh, you can see my API code right on your screen. But by the time this video reaches you, I'll be deleting that. And this is free of charge. So yeah, it won't make me any loss in terms of money because this is free of charge and the Google is not mm, asking money for it. Okay, so I'll just copy this, and now I'll show you how you can use this on any ID. For example, I'll just open a Google notebook to show you how you can use it. And there are various documentations also that you can go through, and there are pretty good instructions how you use this. So yeah, uh, there are instructions that you can follow as well. So I'll just quickly show you. I'll just save my API key over here. Okay, now to use this, for example, to use OpenAI, you used to do pip install OpenAI, or if you want to use OpenAI in LangChain, you used to do from LangChain dot LLM import OpenAI. But over here the things are a bit different because it is a different uh, LLM, so it will have a different library to use. So what library I'm talking about is, what you have to do is you have to install a library or a module called Google Generative AI. Okay, you have to pip install that. Okay, you have to pip install that. So I'll quickly write uh, pip install Google Generative AI, and I'll click on run. So this code will run and it will install Google Generative AI, which is Gemini Pro for me on this particular notebook. And you can see it's already satisfied because I have already used it earlier on my machine. And then whatever things are not there, it will quickly install, and then we are good to go. Okay. So now how do you use this? Now we have the library which is required to use this model called Gemini Pro. Okay, there is one more model that you can use along with it. It is called Gemini Pro Flash. And the one good thing about this LLM model is that it is a multimodal, that you can use it with images as well, not just with text. If you have an image input, you can perform or build applications over that as well. So now what? Now I have imported that. Now what you have to do is you simply have to configure the uh, Google Gemini Pro model with your API. So what I will do is I'll import, I'll quickly write import Google dot generative AI. The code is here, as I'll write as Gen AI. I am importing it as Gen AI. I'll run this, and what I will do is uh, Gen AI dot configure. Okay, over here now you can see that you have to provide a API key over here, and I have already stored my API key equal to API underscore key. I'll just run this as well because it will get saved and I'll be able to use it over here. So now I have configured my Gen AI, which is basically the Gemini Pro model, with my API key, and now I am ready. Now I am ready to use this model. Okay, but before using this model, what you have to do is you have to define what kind of model you want to use. So I'll just type model equal to Gen AI dot Gen AI dot. You have to go to generative model, Gen AI dot generative model, generative model, generative model, and then over here you just have to define what is your model type. Over here my model type is uh, Gemini Pro, right? It is Gemini Pro. Once you have defined that, you just click on run and it will load the model for you. Now you can ask any type of question, any type of, you know, what is the capital of India or something like this. So what I'll do is I'll create a variable called response, and then I will ask a question. Okay, I'll save it as answer equal to, okay, model dot generate content, model dot generate underscore content, and whatever content you want to generate. For example, I want to generate a content around what is electron. What I write, what is an electron? Gives me a detailed answer. Okay. One thing over here is that you have to specify the prompt in a better way. OpenAI is a paid API model and it is better trained. So it has more contextual knowledge about everything, right? But over here, the prompt that you give is very essential. Prompt engineering plays a major part. So make sure that you write the prompt in a very well-defined manner. Like what kind of answer you are expecting, what are you exactly telling your LLM model to do. But in OpenAI, you have a certain kind of flexibility even if you don't inform the model about various things, it will take care of that because it is a better model. But to compensate that, you have to make sure that your prompt is formed properly with your input, context. If you want to give some examples how you want the answer, you can give that as well. So, okay. Once I have written this, it will generate an answer for me. Now I'm not printing the answer. It is just loading, and it will uh, after some time, once the answer is ready, I will just print the answer as well. Okay, now it has the answer is ready. So what I'll do is I quickly write print answer dot text. Okay, I'll write answer dot text and I'll run this code. So it will give you a answer. So see, electrons are uh, one of the fundamental particles that make up matter. There are some atomic particles which is a negative electric charge. So yeah, it's pretty much correct, right? It is a subatomical particle and it has negative charge and all the mass spin. Okay, it is very getting technical. Great. Who discovered it? J.J. Thomson. Yeah, great. Okay, maybe he was the person who discovered it. Okay, great. So this is how you can use Gemini Pro instead of OpenAI for generating answers, for building all sort of applications as well. Okay, now I will quickly show you a demo how you can use this model in LangChain as well. Okay, how you can use this model in LangChain as well. But for that, what you have to do is you have to install LangChain and you have to install certain libraries as well. So what I'll do is I'll quickly write pip install LangChain, and by the time it installs, I'll quickly go to the LangChain library to see what library is required for Gemini Pro. Okay, Gemini Pro LangChain. So I'll go ahead and get the library required. Okay, so it is telling me to install LangChain dot this particular package. I'll just copy this. Okay, so LangChain is required. I'll quickly hit install. I'll install this as well, and I'll see what kind of instructions are required and all. Okay, fine. You just have to import this, and you have to set your model to that particular thing. Okay, so I'll restart the kernel as well because there are new versions installed. So yeah, it is installing. Then this particular import I have copied from the LangChain documentation. So it says from langchain.google.genai import chat Google AI. So I'll just run this, and now it is there in my environment. So now earlier what you used to do is in various videos you used to go model equal to or LLM is equal to OpenAI, and then you used to you know OpenAI, and over here you used to write model equal to uh, GPT-3 Turbo, this kind of thing, right? But for that you have to pay for the API. So most of you might don't have that, and you're not at this moment, you are just learning, you're not sure whether you will be carrying forward some projects or you're really interested in LLM or not. So you want a free alternative to that. So we are just looking at. So over here, how you can use Gemini Pro in LangChain. Now we'll just have a quick look at that as well. So for that, what you are going to do is you just write LLM or model equal to uh, chat over here, and you over here you define model equal to Gemini Gemini Pro, and over here you just write Google underscore API underscore key is equal to API key, because I've already stored my API key in a variable called API key. Okay, as I have restarted my kernel, this particular thing is not loaded. I'll copy it over here and I load it so that it will load my API key in the LangChain environment as well. Okay. Now you can, just quickly write a prompt. Okay, write a prompt like what are the 8 wonders of the world. Now if you're thinking there were 7 wonders, right, why are I am writing 8? So now no, now there are 8 wonders in the world, so that's why I'm writing 8. What are the 8 wonders of the world? uh, Give me detailed information about it. Okay, so you can see, right, I am specifically mentioning that give me a detailed information about it. Or if I don't write this, the Gemini Pro will not do it automatically for us, but OpenAI might do it because it is a better version, it has more understanding, it has more contextual capturing ability. So but to make Gemini Pro as good as OpenAI, you can play around with the prompt and get the same kind of a response. Okay, so in majority of the case, it will give you a correct response. The detailing and the overall framing of the answer might not be as good as OpenAI, but that you can make sure with the help of your prompt. Okay, so I have given this prompt. I will just run this code. Now what I'll do is I have stored my Gemini Pro model as a LLM model in the LLM variable. Okay, so what I'll quickly go is I'll go answer. Again, I'll create a variable called answer equal to LLM dot predict. Okay, LLM dot predict prompt. LLM dot predict prompt, and I'll print the answer as well. I'll run this model, and it is loading. Okay, there's some warning issues. Okay, okay, great. So it has given me the Great Wall of China location is in China, and again, it has given me some right answers like the Chichen Itza, Mexico, great, that is correct. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Yeah, it's more or less correct, but I'm not sure whether it has given me everything or not. But still, you get the answer right. Okay, you get the answer. For example, let me just frame another question. What is the capital of India? Okay, this is my prompt. I'm loading this, and again, I'm okay, New Delhi. Okay, correct, right. So, mm, you can also go ahead and tell me about the capital. So, it is just an additional question over this. So, it is loading, and basically, it is making an API call to Gemini model, and then it is getting back the answer. The capital of India, New Delhi. New Delhi, officially known as the National Capital Territory, NCT. Okay, of Delhi, it is the capital of India. It is planned city located in the northern part of the country. Okay, so yeah, it is more or less correct. In fact, this is correct, not more or less. So yeah, it it is working fine. So now you can build LLM powered applications or React agents and everything using this free open API, which is provided by Google, and the LLM model is Gemini Pro. So I have showed you two versions of it. Directly using the model on any ID, it will work. Directly using it or using it in the form of LLM application. If you want to use this in LLM application, you can do that as well. So you can make anything with this, and it will be as good as OpenAI if you do the prompt engineering part correct. So in coming videos, we'll make some applications as well. Or if you are following any course and you come up with that the instructor is using OpenAI, but you are not ready to pay the cost for it for the API calls, it is very less, vessel, but still it basically costs around 0.002 uh, dollars for 1000 tokens, I believe. But this open API, which is Gemini Pro model, is completely free and you can use it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the video. If you find this video really helpful and with this you can make projects, so please do like the video, share the video, and please subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this. You can go ahead and see our playlist on ML interview questions, on a crash course on revising every concepts of machine learning and deep learning. These two playlists are still going on, but you can see whatever the videos have been published. Or if you want mentorship from experts from the industries, from IITians or from top machine learning experts, you can go to our channel Perceptron Career.in, and you can fill up the form, register with us for resume building sessions, for mock interview sessions, or for generative AI, or sorry, AI crash course for interview, so that for your upcoming interviews you are well prepared with every concepts. You are ready to tackle any kind of question. You have a perfect resume. You are full of confidence. You know how to speak. For all those things, you can come join us, be a part of our community. And thank you so much. And please do like the video if you find this video a helpful video, and now you are able to build projects free of cost and with the same quality. Thank you so much. Bye bye and take care.